Well, it's a comeback. I won. I'm the HOH, and I get to pick who is gonna be eliminated. And I think I already have my picks already since minute number 2 of this day. So let's see.
The first round was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought that if I played smart, played what was familiar, that I'd get through it quickly and as pain-free as possible. But when I tell you, it was quite the opposite. I had not only to nominate 2 people that I barely knew, I had to nominate 4 people that I definitely didn't want to do. But it is what it is. The game is still going. Luckily, I think I've built at least enough relationship with people around me to keep me covered for this next one coming up. But at the same time, the new HOH is the last guy nominated. And I'm happy to see him here, but I understand why it'd be an easy nomination. Gonna keep trying to build some trust and maybe play a little smarter. And at the very least, win.
Alright everyone, quick announcement. Congratulations Oscar, you're a new head host. So before nominations, I'm going to hand everyone three dice. Okay? At the nomination ceremony, everyone will roll their dice, and whoever rolls the highest wins immunity. You are allowed to give other people your dice if you want to try to stack it on someone to win the challenge. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will find out who's immune at the nomination ceremony. So with that in mind, Oscar will give you some time to talk to everybody, and everyone time to talk to each other. Then we will meet for nominations. Okay?
When do we roll the dice?
At the nomination ceremony.
So to start, congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. Happy to see you from the bottom to the top.
I know, right?
I know it probably feels so good. I haven't heard anything about you. Even in the last elimination, I know you had 5 votes against you, but the 5 votes, I don't think it's anybody who's like trying to get you out necessarily, since it was the first round, you know, like nobody really knew. I didn't vote you. I told you that. I voted Bowen. So I just hope that I'm in your good graces.
No, yeah.
I would love to keep working with you because you're one of the few people that I actually trust. And I'll continue to just keep an ear out. If anyone talks about you, I'll let you know.
Yes, that would be cool. Do you have any idea of who of those 5 people might have been? I think I have my suspicions.
Who do you think it is? Because I don't honestly have an idea.
Probably the people that I haven't talked to at all is Liz, Derek. So those 2. The other, I don't know their names either. So.
I mean, I say just do what you gotta do. Like, if you feel as though those are the people who put you up, you could do that. I think at least like, if I was in your position, I would probably just put up someone who I haven't talked to and use that as a reason. Yeah. It's like a good blanket, like, to be like, hey, I didn't talk too much, and it's nothing personal, but I'm putting you up.
Well, I'm not normally good at like physical competitions, so that did make me feel good going forward.
Yeah. If I did want to win for forever once it goes up there, you could show people like, hey, look at what I did.
I'm athletic.
Like, I'm a basketball player. I can show it to my dad. Say, scout me.
Scout me.
Well, he coaches basketball at UL.
Oh, nice.
So I've like been to basketball games my whole life.
He's
like,
the head coach?
He's the assistant.
Nice.
But he's worked with the head coach for like longer than I've been alive.
So basically what I'm hearing is you are the next LeBron James.
I would say that I'm closer to like a Michael Jordan, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more VIP than that. Alright, how are we feeling?
I feel good.
Who do you think Oscar wants to put on?
I don't.
have 0 clue.
You?
I
Really?
mean, I think it'd be easy. I had him up the last one, and it makes sense. Like, kind of the same
Sure.
predicament. Like, does he have alliances yet?
Sure.
I don't think he would hold a grudge. I think Oscar's the type of person that it would be really easy to tell him like, hey, we want these people out. We can get them out if
Yeah.
anybody wanted someone out. Because I don't think he has any specific disloyalties
Yeah.
or loyalties.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good thing for second HOH.
Who are people that he's talking to?
He was talking to Bowen.
I know he was talking about him a lot.
He talked to me and Maddie a little bit at the
Chatted with
beginning.
him. Yeah, we chatted with him too.
Yeah. I've talked to him.
Is there anyone that y'all...
I know a lot of guys.
I don't think he has any strategy whatsoever from like talking to him right before.
Yeah.
And I think that that is beneficial for everyone else in the house.
Sure. I mean, I think there's probably two people that I think everybody could probably agree with
Yeah.
is going up, you know. Josh, what a guy.
Josh.
If anybody wants to go.
I'm joining over here now.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with you, Maddie. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's not
Oh, what are we gonna do about these?
Oh, yeah. You roll them before nominations and highest number.
No, I mean like, is anybody gonna give theirs away or like
So if we give them away, the person that has them.
they can have theoretically like
Basically, if you feel safe, you can give away a dice.
like
My-
one person in the
my
house can
thing
have like
is-
30 dice.
I think that Liz and Derek know that they're in danger of going up, so one might give all of their dice to the other.
They're gonna stack. I think the couples are most likely
Well,
to
and I
stack.
think they might try to get other people's dice if they can, but I don't know who they're close with.
But would it be wise to have someone in this, or everyone in this group just give all their dice forward?
Yeah,
I'm
but
fine with
I think we kind of would need some like intel, like
I'm gonna,
Wait,
like, we
wait.
should talk to Oscar,
yeah.
and then,
I
like,
agree.
even just getting immunity based on, like, guaranteeing that Liz and Derek go up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or immunity based on guaranteeing that Meredith and, like, just splitting the couples up because they have known alliances towards each other.
Yeah, and I think it's like that's where most people. You're right.
So that's the vibe. That's the vibe we're going for.
So if we give one person all of our dice in this group, that guarantees that they go up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have anything against Meredith and Lucas.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I agree with you that they're gonna stay together and they're probably gonna protect one another.
That's
But
true.
I think they're nice and I definitely
Yeah.
think they're cool and like willing to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just sucks.
I trust Meredith and Lucas more than I trust
So, oh yeah.
Derek and Liz.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's okay.
either groupings very well, so trust your judgment.
Hi.
I wanted to talk to you some more because I like your gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you and Meredith could be really strong allies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I've heard, which is people want Liz and Derek out first,
Okay.
and then they want to go for you guys.
Okay.
But I think like if y'all are a little bit like independent players, that'll go away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I like both of you,
Yeah.
and I think you could both like really be good for my gameplay personally.
Yeah.
And since I have heard like some stuff kind of floating around, I don't think it's fair that you should have to go up 2 rounds in a row. So,
Yeah. I don't see. I haven't had a chance to talk to Oscar yet. My gut feeling is that he doesn't want to put me up, but like honestly, somebody could have convinced him of that,
Right.
and that he would want to do it. I think like
He's gonna do the best thing for him, and I think right now that's definitely Liz and Derek.
Yeah.
And I think that's everybody's targets. Because Rita, for him, her being so like, I'm for the girls, and being so open about it, like every guy's gonna be gunning for her.
yeah, and it's funny because like so many of the girls are saying like, no, we don't want this. Like you're putting us on a team that we have not elected to
Right,
be
it's
on.
putting a target on our, like every single guy's gonna go after us for
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Like,
and like speaking for the guys, like we don't want to do that. We don't want to make it into that.
Yeah.
But like, if we are put under the pressure where we have to, like we will at some point just simply have no other choice.
yeah.
But like going back to what you were saying, like Liz has made a move to show that she is playing with and alongside Derek, and as the other couple,
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that Meredith and I are going to have the same
They
game
think
plan.
y'all, like, the general speak is that the 4 of you are aligned. Which
Oh,
I
Liz
don't,
and Derek?
I don't get that impression.
I'm shocked that anybody would say I'm aligned with, especially Liz.
You're just a lot like me, like we're quieter, we're like,
Yeah.
and Derek to me, he's like nice, but he's such a big personality with such strong opinions, and same with Liz, that I don't know that I could work with them because I think they'd try to control me too much.
Derek is a force of chaos, and I think that's fun and funny, but like it's not a play style I really respect.
Right.
Like nothing against him as a person, but it's just like that's not what I want in the game. I want somebody who's going to be tactical, somebody who is
playing with their brain instead of asking, tell me the best joke so I will vote you out.
I also think Liz and Derek are going to try to win every single comp that they possibly can.
Yeah.
And if one of them gets immunity, the other one's going to be immune.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't talked to him yet, but I feel like that's probably going to be Oscar's strategies, but both of them up. So if one of them gets immunity, there's no telling what's going to happen.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think, I don't want people to view me and Meredith as a unit. I don't want people to think that we are going to be like fighting for each other because we haven't done anything to indicate that yet.
Right.
Obviously, I'm going to be friendly with her, and I'm going to be like doing my best to work with her just like I am with everybody else. But like, I'm not viewing it as like we're winning or losing together. Like, she is simply like not one of the closest alliances I have at this point.
That's some tea.
I feel great. I mean,
Congrats.
I like being like now from the bottom to the top, but also I don't like this like overexposure in a way.
Sure.
But I mean, it feels good to be on the other side, on the other end.
Yeah. Is there anybody that like you're targeting?
Probably not targeting per se, but I haven't talked to like 3 people, but it's none of you guys. It's like probably Liz, Derek, and probably what's his name, Lucas. Maybe?
Lucas, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Or have you heard anything?
I mean, I think that, I don't know, Lucas was really spicy last round.
That's what I was saying.
And I was kind of like,
he
bro,
was
you're
very
gonna-
upset over it. It was the first round. I get you don't want to go home the first round.
Mhm.
Like, I totally understand that.
and then he looked at Liz though and was like, have fun with your piece of red paper. I was like, the drama. It ensues.
Yeah, it made me a little worried for him to be that upset that early on.
Sure.
Especially because she had to put somebody up.
Yeah.
And then they kind of forced the last two, like they forced y'all two to go.
Yeah, which the,
basically.
and which Rita did not want to put you up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I was her 4th pick, so
Yeah.
she had to pick someone.
For sure.
But
But yeah, I would say those 3. I mean, Liz, I understand why people are kind of like more like looking at Liz a lot because her and Derek do like come kind of as a team, but I think, I don't know.
I think what really hurt her was her lying.
Yeah, that did hurt.
Because I feel like so far, majority of people have been very
Upfront and honest.
upfront, honest, and not playing like a dirty game. And like when you lie, it makes me feel like you're about to try and play a dirty game.
Yeah. Or when you show your colors, like Lucas, like, good,
Yeah.
have fun.
I'm sorry. No, I actually laughed earlier when we were talking about who has the cards, and you were like, "Does anybody else have a card?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I have."
I know,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
okay,
sitting
good.
there. I know.
Because it would have been too much if you keep denying it.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking maybe, the thing is that Lucas and Meredith are together in a way, the same way Liz and Derek. So if I pick, for example, Liz and Lucas, I gain Meredith and Derek as like enemies in a way for
Yeah.
the future.
right, but you have to also look at your allies. Like I think you have more allies than you do enemies, even with those 2. If they were to become enemies,
Who are they aligned with? Because like I haven't talked to them, so I don't know who like they're talking to. So
Because the other option is play like, I know Rita has been trying to pull on only girls and stuff like, she voted for like 4 people, 4 guys.
yeah.
So what if I just do all girls,
Sure.
That would look kind of like weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I would just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But so far, I think my picks are between the ones that I've already said.
Yeah. Although it was hard.
Yeah.
But also in that initial Derek and Lucas, who would you have picked? Because maybe that could be also a factor too. If I
Yeah.
pick that person again, then he's...
And for me, those in my opinion, I saw them both as physical threats too. Like, they both were like the stronger looking of the guys in the group. So I was like, okay. And on my numbers, they could like probably beat me when it comes to like anything athletic. it just kind of made sense in my head. So then I had to replace them both. I was like, fuck, you know?
Yeah. I mean, now, if I'm being completely honest, who I vote for is probably Lucas. Simply because he's on afterwards.
Yeah,
And it was just like,
It leads to think that it'd be like he'd be loose cannon later.
I
just
will
like,
say
it like made
he
me
was the one that was
sad.
upset with me.
Really?
Yeah, like Derek
I was
thinks like I
just
get in his
sad.
gameplay, and I mean, look, here's the thing: everyone takes their gameplay their own way, but Lucas was very upset with me.
yeah, no, I feel safe. I think I'm going to be safe for the next couple rounds. I definitely have people who are like looking to me for different things, and then this time I put in Oscar, the HOH's head, like the two people that I think that should be gone, but I did it in a way that was unfortunately very manipulative because that's this damn game. Manipulation. And but the guys are nervous about a girls' alliance, which is understandable. So I'm trying to play the field with the guys and with the girls, keeping things moving. I feel like I've got good relationships with everyone. The only sketchy ass person who is acting like she's not sketchy is Allie. I think she's super sketchy, and I'm like seeing her in all of her face. I think I'm the only person who sees it, but I'm gonna play it to my strength, and I'm just gonna continuously be friends with her and push it. Okay.
I hear you.
What are the names?
Like the original, like Derek or Lucas.
Okay.
Have you heard something different?
Derek and Liz.
A lot of people. It's kind of because there is zero. It's just really a couple thing.
A lot of people's thought process, because we're all individuals and they're couples, so they obviously have loyalties to each other, is to kind of put the couples on the chopping blocks together. Or separate, but like the people in the couples. Eliminate them and then regroup when it's no more couples.
And
And I'll
that will
say-
make it harder because for them to save themselves, because now they cannot give each other the die. They're gonna have to choose to keep them for them. I think that will be also a good strategy.
And also, if this, I feel like information is like everything in this game. At least I know, because I was open with all the girls in the beginning about keeping those numbers strong and like trying to keep all the girls safe. When Liz won the power of veto, or how do we won, or wherever it was,
Yeah.
she knew that and she still took Derek down. So she's gonna protect him over the group, over the numbers, over anything it seems like. And that's again, her gameplay, it is what it is, but if I'm telling you I'm keeping the girl strong for numbers and she still played it for Derek. So I think that she's gonna play for him above anything. And maybe even vice versa.
And
So like I'm not positive on that, but that's the way it seemed at least in this first round.
And our idea is that the couples suspect that we're going to put them up, so they're going to give each other dice. Our idea is
Sure.
to pick one person in the group without couples, give them all of the dice, so the couples don't win immunity no matter what.
And it could be whoever you want. You can literally tell us who to do it, and we'll all like give
Yeah,
dice.
you can tell us who you want to have immunity. I trust you in that decision.
And they get to pick an extra person, right?
Yes, and they get to pick one other person, so whoever you trust to have immunity and whoever you trust to pick another person to have immunity, you can tell us who you want to have immunity and you can tell us who you want them to choose.
That's true. There's a lot more power in the dice when you like really strategize it out.
Yeah.
Because not only you could save like someone that you trust, but you'll trust more with say like a team of 3 basically for you.
I think the pause worked out really well.
And I also want you to know that you can trust us as well. Like, I want you to know that because I know you were up on the block last time.
Yeah.
So I trust your decision making. Just let us know who you want to have immunity and let us know who you want them to choose.
And if this dice thing makes sense and you want to give it a shot as far as like stacking it with one person, just like call us in, like just literally call us in and we'll come like figure it out together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel pretty good.
With Oscar.
Oscar, yeah.
Did you feel like we were sketchy at all?
No.
Was I being sketchy?
No. I feel like I feel like me and Oscar have pretty good like
Relationship.
relationship. I probably could just be like, we just didn't want to like. I don't think he's got a gun for you at all.
Oh no, I don't think he's going for you
No.
either. But I also don't think he's going to go for Rita either.
No, I don't think he would.
No. I think he's gonna go after one of, like those two boys, which is funny. But he might throw a wrench in and do girls.
Yeah, he could. Me and Oscar had talked at one point, and he was like, "Who do you feel safe?" I was like, out of the girls, like Tiffany, Mackenzie.
Do you like Allie?
I like Allie.
Yeah.
I think me and Allie
You're good.
are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like the boys, Josh and Desh.
Yeah.
That's all.
Shut Jess. Des. Just put
Desh.
put their names together. Desh. Josh. Jesh. We love you, Jesh.
It's definitely open, like you said.
Yeah. I think I was in there when you guys were in there. I stayed a little after, but I think talking about like the dice really put things in perspective for him as far as like. And I was honest with him. I was like, I understand people may have a easy nomination, less blood on your hands, but I don't even think he's necessarily set on doing that. Maybe, but it didn't seem like
He didn't seem like he was
He
settled
didn't
either.
seem like it when he was talking to us.
It seems like he's heard the same.
I say I
Original
have 2 people.
nominations.
Exactly. I think that he's more focused on like getting the power out, especially because he was like my
That doesn't
last
count.
of like all those nominations when he was like he didn't want to put me up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But
He definitely did feel something along the lines of like Girls Alliance.
but I owned up to it.
Yeah.
And
Lucas was kind of shady. You had said something like, loyalty, blah, 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 and he was like, yeah, only to the girls. It was kind of shady.
oh no, he's been
Not kind of, it was shady.
oh no, he's definitely been like a little
Very
like
butthurt. And
Dash-
that makes
Dash looked at
that
me
makes
and was
me
like,
nervous because like if he's
"No
like,
comment."
he knows that when you're all like talking, he's gonna go for it.
but at the same time like he can't touch us if we have numbers. And
As you
not
watched
what
him
the
play,
individual
he
comes
definitely wanted HOH. He was trying hard for
Oh,
HOH.
yeah.
I was shocked.
Because
I
he
know,
knows.
but
when he said
He
that.
knows.
I would've
That
been
was
blocked.
bold.
It was bold.
No, he's
Wait,
definitely
when he
playing
said it
more
to
with his
Liz?
feelings.
What are you talking about?
Also that.
What did you
He's
say about?
bold when he said, hope you like that red piece of paper.
Yeah.
Only to the girls.
I
He's made some bold
I don't
comments.
care
like,
if he would have
oh,
said that to a man. I was like,
a
brother.
little confrontational for my taste. I don't know.
I mean 100%, but at the same time I'm not afraid of that. And all I can
I'm
do
not
is like
afraid
be
of him
honest.
because I feel like,
Like-
if we have the numbers, we can get them out.
Because every guy who's asked me, like, I've heard about Girls' Lines, I'd say, yeah, but mostly me. Like, no girls have committed to that. It's been me saying this makes sense because of the numbers.
Yeah.
Period.
You have been honest
And,
about
and I know it
You've
can only
been
go so
open,
far,
yeah.
but I'm going to keep it as strong as I can because it's safe. It makes sense. And if you're upset about that, be a better friend and try to get into it.
Right.
But, yeah, he definitely, like, has
I think-
confronted
yeah,
me,
I
like,
think-
one-on-one.
Well, Oscar, I think, was like, he like was seeing it and he was feeling like, I think he was feeling a little nervous about it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't, out of all the boys, honestly, right now, I feel the safest with Oscar or Dash.
And Josh.
And Josh.
Yeah.
Jesh.
Jesh.
Those are my 3.
Jesh.
We love you, Jesh.
I'm gonna go find Jesh. Okay,
Hello, Miss Girl.
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling
Love
good.
Miss Girl. Love that.
I'm feeling good. I'm happy that Oscar won because he went from the bottom to the top.
Right.
And when I talked to him first, and he was kind of saying that like he didn't really know what he was doing yet. So from the like what I've kind of gathered is that he's kind of just trying to gauge who voted for him probably,
Right.
and then put them up most likely.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah,
Ooh,
so
sketch.
yeah, no.
Definitely voted for him. Or I voted for Bowen. Thank you. Sorry.
And wait, I was gonna say something.
He's
Damn, I forgot.
thinking about people that
He's thinking about people to put. I was gonna say something else. I forgot.
that voted against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was something else. I forgot. Okay, but what were you gonna say?
No, I was just first off, this is funny. I was talking about you with some of the girls, and we were talking about who we trust, and I said
Oh. Okay.
Josh, Oscar, and Desh. But when I went to go say Josh and Desh, I said Jesh, and I was like, don't try to say their names together because you're just gonna get it's like Jesh, and just like
Jesh.
yeah. Anyway,
Jesh.
we were like giggling about it. So anyway, no, I felt like I think Oliver's a. What's up, girl?
You guys are ready? We're going to live in the
Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks.
No, I just wanted to, yeah, we trust
Just check
you a
in.
lot. Yeah,
Okay,
and
good.
check in.
Well,
But we
here's the
trust you a
thing.
lot.
I've been concerned with the girls because like I've seen the girls group up,
Oh, sure.
and what happened last round with this girls alliance, like that scared me because then
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like from what I heard, it was the girls were gonna align and then the girls were gonna vote off the guys one by one but like last round. I don't think it's a thing anymore, but that's from what I heard. So I was like, well, at some point they're gonna choose me So then I've started to get really afraid, but that like makes me feel better, you know?
Oh, sure. There are some people, like, I think that, so Rita owned up to it and she said that that's why she was thinking that way, like, girls alliance, whatever. Did every girl, like, say yes to that? No. Like, half of us just were like, okay, but, I mean, some of them were like, yeah, girls, you know, whatever. But I think she said to Oscar that the reason why she said that was because of the numbers. She's like,
Which I understand.
Don't know how to take,
I get it. I totally get it.
But I personally don't think that that's how she's playing it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I know that's not how she's playing anymore, and I know that's not how anyone's playing anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you can't play that way because if you play that way, it just like gets sticky and it's just not. It's not as fun. You know, like
for sure.
I don't know. I'm like, sure, great, go women and go men, but like, there's just no point of like
dividing it like that. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's all about relationships and who you're like closest with.
Yeah, and as of right now, I'm not like gunning for anyone right now. Like I genuinely like everybody.
Oh shit! I bet somebody...
I want to see what this purple book is about. Whose book is this? Because bitch, I will steal this. Oh, it has nothing in it.
Yeah, neither does this one.
Yeah.
I thought this was mine.
Narcs. Up motherfucking date. So, I just talked to Tiffany. And she told me that the girls trust me, which is good because I've been afraid of this girls alliance. But also, hold up. Okay. Y'all know my ass by this time. I get paranoid. I am a shady fucking bitch. So I would listen to someone's conversation if I was someone else. So I always feel like they're listening to me. But so I feel as though I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm making the relationships that I probably need to make. I'm just hoping that everyone isn't seeing through my game. I'm trying to be as sneaky and shady as possible, but on the low. Because like I said in my entrance interview, I will literally eliminate anyone. I don't care. I will literally eliminate anybody, so I don't give a fuck. As of right now, even though I like Maddie, she might be one of the people who I would vote for just because I haven't talked to her enough, even though I really do like her and I need to talk to her more so I don't eliminate her. But Allie's another one I haven't talked to, so I know if Allie wins or Maddie wins, they're putting me up for elimination, I feel. So I'm gonna have to make a shake, so tune in.
I think Oscar has proven to be very good at comps, and if he's going to be like somebody who will be able to be worked with, like I think that's going to be really good.
I think he's also very easy to convince of things as well. Like he's very swayable. Like I'm not saying I want to manipulate him, but I think that like if you give a good enough argument, then he'll probably go with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we got to play our ass off for immunity. I think everybody in this house needs to play their ass off for immunity.
Yeah.
Because there's two people I don't want to have it.
What are your thoughts?
On just
who do you want to go up next?
So honestly, I'm basing a lot of this off of what you told me because she was telling me that like people are looking for Liz and oh my god, names.
Derek.
Oh, thank you. Liz and Derek first, and then they want to come after me and Meredith, which like, okay, I meant to ask you who you like heard that off of. Or,
it's
like,
kind of just been like the couples, you know, and I think that's why I was talking with you. If y'all are seen independently, I think that'll go away.
Well, and I can tell you like the consensus generally between the majority of people in the house that aren't couples was that like, okay, the couples are mostly loyal to each other. It might be the best idea for everyone in the house to get them out. But I don't see that as much with you and Meredith as I see with Liz and Derek.
And that's what I'm hoping that people understand. Like, I think that people make the assessment like, okay, Liz and Derek are clearly in it. He has gone out, or she's gone out and put like, you know, vetoed for him and whatever. But like, they are assuming that me and Meredith are going to play the same way together, and that's just
as
not
attached
how we are.
I think the best move he made was picking Josh for the veto because it kind of subverted everyone's thoughts on that like immediately. And so that's why I'm saying like they are the target in that situation, and I think if y'all can both make a team from 3-4, it's gonna very much go away. Because the more like I talk to and like see in y'all, it's very obvious you're not like them.
And like I think, you know, as the numbers get smaller, it'll eventually become something that I have to reckon with. Like I don't think it's going to go away completely, but like
there's no way the rest of the house, no matter who it is gonna like I'll be fine with you. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, and also, it's just the thing that rubbed me the wrong way with Liz and Derek, especially Liz, is that like 2 people saw her get the rewind thing, and in front of the 2 people, she like straight up lied to people about having it, which was kind of shady. And then it was pretty obvious that she was going to save Derek no matter what.
Yeah.
So I don't see that as much with you and Meredith, because y'all aren't, like, y'all are obviously allies, but y'all aren't necessarily.
I wasn't gonna pull out the rewind for Meredith.
Yeah.
That was not my plan.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you pulled it out for yourself. You saved yourself.
Yeah.
If you 2 were on the block together, you would have saved yourself.
Yeah.
But I have a way to make sure that they don't get immunity. And that's to get everyone else in the house to give someone their dice.
I forgot that's how we're playing. I thought we were gonna go run around again.
It's shady.
I have this in my hand and I've already forgotten
And
what
I
we do
told
with
Oscar about it, and I said, to prove that you can trust me, like, you can choose whoever you want to have immunity. And he's on board with putting Liz and Derek up. I said, you can choose whoever you want to, like, give immunity. We'll give them all, like, most people will give them their dice.
Yeah.
And
I think everybody but Liz and Derek will give them their dice. Because everybody knows they're the easiest targets in the house. They have 6 dice, everybody else gets 30. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And I don't have any other people that I would want to be targets right now, because there aren't any other people that are necessarily definite alliances or threats.
Do you want to be in the block?
I'd rather not.
But
But
do
if
you
put-
want to be in the block?
I don't want any, like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people are like, I don't have any alliances or stuff like that. I've literally been spinning the cannon to see when it goes off. So whenever it goes off, that's going to be the funniest part. If it doesn't hit me, if it hits me, it's not going to be funny anymore. No, I'm joking. It'd probably still be funny.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
That's good. Turntables.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know.
So funny.
Really pretty good. Yeah.
How do you feel? Did you vote for Bowen or for me to stay?
For you to say. I was very upfront with you. I had made a, like I said, a personal connection. Well, not a personal connection, but like a connection with you, wanted to deal with him, and that's how I voted. And that's my plan thus far. Yeah.
What do you feel about Josh? I mean, because I really like him.
Yeah, no. Big fan. Good peeps.
Do you have any other, like, people that you're working with, or like, do you feel like it could be like a great thing maybe in the future?
Right now I'm not working with anyone right now. I think more so it's just, I think trying to still trying to feel people out. And I think like the first round, it definitely put some people into perspective for me. But I don't think I've seen anyone that I'm like, oh, I feel this type of way to jump this way or this way, all those sorts of things. But yeah. But I think at first glance, like I mentioned to you earlier, I do think you're someone that I would love to continue to work with and all those different pieces.
Yeah, me too.
And so that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. No, I don't want you to worry on this time. Like, you're good.
I think that we should keep in mind that Meredith and Lucas are a couple. I don't think that's a threat. I don't think that we necessarily have to split them up if there's another person that we want off the block.
Yeah.
He's down. I talked to him. He's down to give dice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because I was gonna say I trust Meredith more than I trust him.
I have not gotten a chance to talk to Meredith.
I haven't talked to Meredith, but I just, based off of his reactions, the things that he's said, I trust.
I agree, but I still trust him and Meredith. Like, we don't have to put them up immediately. They're not an immediate threat as in couples. And he's on board with Liz and Derek, and he's also on board on giving dice to one person.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, of Oscar's choosing. Because I talked to Oscar about it, and I was like, hey, just to prove that you can trust us, like, you can choose who you want to have immunity, and we'll give all of our dice to him. And then,
Yeah. Makes sense, obviously. Is there a reason to trust Lucas more?
because I just had a conversation with him, and he was very straightforward and very amicable.
I think he's
trustworthy.
gonna be that now.
Yeah, but I think after this round, I think he's doing it to save his butt. I think after this round. I'm saying I trust him right now. Yeah.
That's valid.
Like, I trust him right now. He's not an immediate threat. If we want to get someone else more importantly next round, then that's great. But I still trust him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now.
Who do you think is the more important for the next round then?
I don't have anybody in mind.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if it got to that point where something happened this round and someone seemed important to eliminate,
I respect
that'd be good.
I think it's hard for me just because after the first round, like, he has been so
He's been cold towards you.
cold.
And at this point, like, I do trust you more than him.
Yeah.
But
I say, like, I
yeah.
accept that, like, if you have something in your gameplay that could work with him, but I'm saying, like, that would be hard for me because I've seen the opposite side of it where, like, if you cross him, that he, like, is
That's
harsh
what
and
what makes me nervous about him is because he was so annoyed by it. Like he knew he could get himself off.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he should have been that
True.
style.
Yeah.
If he
True.
could get himself off.
very
Why was he that pissed about it?
Yeah, and
you
Because
he
he
wanted
wanted
to
to
keep
keep the power for later.
To look at Liz
down
and
the
say,
line.
hope
And I was
that
other,
would
and
make
I'll
her.
be honest, like, although it wasn't the reason I put him up, in my mind I was like, it's not bad to get a power, like, out the way.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt the numbers and, like,
But it does also, like, I do get him not wanting to use it right away because I do have that power and I do want to save it
yeah.
for, like,
We
later.
have some chaotic rounds coming up.
But also,
Yeah, maybe that's just part of like his personality. Maybe he's a bit more
Yeah,
bold.
and I'm not holding against him. All
I
he
looked
was
at
like,
you when you made that comment to Rita, you know,
Yeah.
keeping just the girls safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, but
I know.
you were in,
Days.
I think you were in the room with me. Like, I've been very honest when any of the guys have asked me straightforward. I was like, I have made this promise to the girls. None of the girls have agreed to make this alliance.
oh, okay.
It made sense to me to say, I would like to work with the girls as long as possible, but none of the girls have come back and been like, girls alliance till the end. No, I know it's not possible or sustainable. You know,
Well, also, that's another thing, like, he was saying something like, well, apparently there's a girls' alliance. I was like, whoa, there's no girls' alliance. There's never been a girls' alliance.
That was my choice to protect the people that I've been talking to the most and the numbers that I thought would be better for us in the end.
Yeah.
But I understand that I've had to, like, make relationships in other places that are outside of that.
Yeah.
So it's an alliance, but it's not like alliance with a name on it. Hashtag it out, you know, like.
Like, girls to the end, let's vote out all the guys.
It's not that. It was just like in the moment, but he didn't want to hear it. And I was just like, okay. Like, all I can do is tell you the truth, and either you accept it or don't.
That's
So that's the
why
one thing I've said is, like, I'm going to be as honest as possible. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll try to, but you'll know if I do, so.
Yeah.
But that's the truth.
yeah, it just makes me nervous.
I think this is the first time we're
I think
allowed
the
to
first
talk.
time we talked, I know, I was like, well, I guess I should go talk to you because we haven't really talked. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the beginning, when we were trying to talk to Rita,
Yeah.
that was the main focus.
Right.
And I didn't talk to you at the beginning because I heard that you had the red, like the rewind, and the rumor was like, oh, she has it, but she's not saying it, and I was like, wait, so is she like the villain of the story? You know, like
Oh no.
initial drama,
Yeah.
and I guess I was more focused on talk to Rita.
Like this is like my first experience with this, so I'm kind of like learning as I go. Overall though, there were so many twists in the first round that I guess I'm just ready for anything now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you planning on like giving your dice to someone?
You know, I haven't really talked about the dice at all. I've just been fiddling with them to keep my hands busy, but so as of now, no. Like I said, I haven't talked to anyone about the dice, so
Yeah. I just wanted you to know that there's nothing like bad blood between me and
no,
you because
no.
we didn't talk at the
We
beginning.
just didn't talk, right?
Yeah.
No, you're good, totally. I mean, yeah.
And then by the end, whenever I asked, when we were outside, and I asked, okay, who else has a rewind? Then you said, oh, I have it. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, so she's not actually like lying.
No, I mean, someone saw me like grab the rewind, and I was like,
Okay.
well, people are gonna know.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm in his good graces. I don't know of a reason why I shouldn't be, and I'll talk to him and check in with him, but so far we've been vibing.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, I always tend to vibe more with like the guys and just like click with people better. Like I'm feeling very good about talking to you.
Okay, good. I was just about to ask you that. Like, how do you feel about like us?
No, I'm feeling great with you.
Okay,
I
good.
feel like we have clicked. But yeah, and I'm feeling fine with most people. There's no one that like, I feel like I'm not vibing with. There's some people I've talked to less, and some like more at the beginning that I've lost track of in sort of the chaos of last round.
Yeah.
So I do want to like be able to talk to more people, but
Me too, and that's the thing. I feel like I haven't talked to like certain people that I probably should talk to more just in case. But yeah, no, with you, like I feel good with you. Like I actually like to like I'm not gunning for you, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope we have like that mutual respect. You
yeah,
know?
I feel like we're really on the same page, and I know like you and Lucas are clicking as well.
Oh yeah. See, and that's the thing. Whenever I was scared because I was like, oh my god, Lucas, don't pick me for veto because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna win. And then he was like, Josh, and I was like, fuck. But then I tried my best. I was like, Lucas, I'm gonna try to save you. Like I wanted to try to get him out since he chose me, you know. But I was like, I'm so sorry, King. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't come through.
Yeah, and I feel like he's trying to do his best, and well, no one knew he had the rewind.
That
he didn't even need you to win.
That was a gag.
He like literally did not care who he
Yeah.
chose for the veto because he was going to be fine either way.
Yeah.
And he had not told a soul besides Rita because he wanted to be straightforward with her, which I think was a smart move.
He didn't tell you?
No.
Wow.
I found out from Rita on accident. Well, I mean, I sort of did know what to expect because like I found out right before the ceremony that he did have the rewind, and we chatted about it for a bit. And I knew from talking to Rita that she was like going to be protecting the girls. So I figured it was going to be the guys that went up. And
now the roles have turned.
yeah, and now Oscar's in charge, and it's, I don't know, it's funny.
I wonder if he's going to put up Rita for being like, this is payback. Like,
I don't know. He doesn't seem that vindictive.
he doesn't seem that type.
And she was like very much trying to avoid having something like that happen.
Yeah.
And I think she's very right to say that like it's unnecessary to feel like she was gunning for anyone or anything. Like I think it was maybe a bit of a mistake to go for like men and only men, and like in order of perceived straightness. Kind of a hot take to really show her entire hand there.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Like, you should not have said that.
Yeah.
Because now I'm looking at you like, so you're gonna come for me once the straights are gone? Like, that's when, and now I'm like, you know, like I'm starting to think twice.
Yeah, and she's saying that like, well, pending personal connections with any of the men. I'm like, well, are you gonna even want to make those?
Right.
And like in the HOH challenge, she's cheering on the girls and saying like, oh, you got this, girl, and like, I don't know. When I cheered during the challenge, it was either for Lucas out of habit, or just like yelling, just like, yeah, go on, get it. Just because I didn't really even care who won.
Yeah.
Because everyone playing, I like everybody.
Me too, and that's the thing. Like, I literally like everyone here. Like, it would be so easy for me to be like, oh, I just don't like that person, so I'm gunning for them. But I don't feel that way with anyone. Like, I genuinely like everyone, and I wish we could all stay.
Yeah, there's a few people I just like haven't made as much of a connection with, and like I don't know if I would like really truly click with as friends in real life. But everyone is perfectly pleasant.
Pleasant, yeah.
Like absolutely fine to spend an entire day with, and I'm having a great time with everyone. And I do want to like maybe pursue some of those connections that I've neglected a little bit, and sort of check in with some of the other girls as well. But I don't know. Yeah, there's just no clear divisions yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, like I'm kind of scared when it comes to the girls, just because of everything that happened last round.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that. So
yeah.
I need to make sure that I'm like in the good graces, just in case. Like I generally don't know if like someone's gonna get backdoored. Like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I need to make sure.
And I think some of the girls weren't really feeling what Rita was saying about like the girls being on board. I know Mackenzie and Allie were saying that like we didn't really consent to that, and Liz as well was just like, yeah, I mean, she's saying that, and like we all sort of said like, sure, if you're willing to protect girls, we will take that protection, but like no one really agreed to an alliance. It's like, sure, I like girls are great, but I don't know, it doesn't necessarily for me feel like as much of a like, oh, we have kinship. Like that to me doesn't really mean as much. It's more about like the one-on-one connection I make with people, and like forming like small groups, and to me that's much more important than like the broad categories of like, we have the same social category. Because that's not going to work for very long.
No.
There's a lot of girls in the room.
Especially when the girls have connections with guys. That's not going to work. Like, it's not in the girls' best favor to do that.
No, she started saying that, and I'm like, but I'm having really good conversations with you and Desh, and like, I mean, even with Bowen and Oscar, like literally everyone I'm having a good time with. I'm like, well, I don't really want to see any of the guys go. So I don't really know how much I like that. I like that it protects me, but I don't know if that's the best strategy either, because we haven't gotten to see people's gameplay yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens next and the way the chips start to fall, because the more rounds we play, the more we'll know.
Right. Okay. So I just had a talk with Meredith, and I'm feeling a lot better about that. I feel good about my relation with Meredith and with Lucas. I'm just hoping that they actually stick with it, but I know Meredith is a good competitor. Like, I know she is. Even though she's saying that she isn't, she literally told me that she is. So, keeping an eye out with that. But what I've learned from previously in Big Brother 17 is to align with the people who are doing good, because they're most likely going to keep winning challenges, and just hope that, you know, they don't eliminate me or put me up for elimination. But I think I'm doing good with talking to people so far. I just need to make sure that the bitches that I'm not talking to, I either go talk to them right now, or once they're up for elimination, it's see you later. So, wish me luck, world.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts so far? And also, how many plans do you have? Because we've got 2 immunities that we don't know about yet from the pause button, and then vetoes and rewinds. So like, you should probably have like backups on backups.
Yeah, a little bit, but also, wait, I thought the rewind was already played, the red one?
The red one's out, but the blue one's still present.
The blue one. Do you know who has the blue one?
Allie has one of the blue ones. The Hill Clue blue one, we do not know.
Okay.
It either has not been found or has been found by someone who is holding it very close.
Yeah, that's weird. I know Ali has the blue one actually.
Yeah, she was very straightforward with everyone. We all saw her take it, so she made sure every person knew. But
what about the dice strategy? Like, are you thinking of using it, giving it to someone?
I mean, the thing is, like, the only reason to stack dice with a person would be if I thought they were in danger.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel like the people I'm vibing with so far, I don't feel like would be in danger from you. Because, like, I don't know. Right now, I'm really connected with Josh, and I don't feel like you have anything against him. I feel like y'all are getting along pretty well as well. And I don't know, just like some of the other people, I think I like Mackenzie and Allie so far have been vibing with me. I like Tiffany, but I mean, without knowing who you're going for, there's no reason I should like give someone else my dice. I would just like let them fall where they may.
I'm just taking like a poll, like I've been asking people, and pretty much it's kind of like towards Derek and potentially Liz.
Okay.
Like they are the ones who they want in a way.
Yeah.
And I can see it because I also haven't talked to them at all.
Yeah.
So that could be like the way I would go.
Yeah. And like I can see that. I mean, it's an obvious choice to go for like breaking up a couple, which I mean, I'm also in that, so fair enough. But like I do see the argument for it. I guess my thing is that like Derek like likes to make chaos.
Yeah.
And like he said my name and just for kicks to put me against Lucas, but I just don't like playing a game like that of just like, oh, let's stir up trouble for fun.
Mm-hmm. No, I know the thing for me is that for me it will be very easy to pick them because people already like are kind of like
everyone would agree with it.
Yeah. But also could I just keep that for the future because I already know that outcome and just pick potentially the other couple.
Yeah.
But also I know you, I know how you play, and I would love to play with you and like maybe work together because I know at some point you and your and Lucas are gonna have to like split ways or something.
Yeah. Because like right now we're not working like very closely together. I absolutely trust him just in general, but we have not been like talking a lot of game together. We're trying to like not be seen together too much, and because we don't want to make everyone think that like we are inseparable as a unit. I'm perfectly happy to vote him out if it suits me. Though it's not like, on my list of priorities.
Yeah.
But I know like Josh feels really good with both me and Lucas, and so like.
And I feel very good about Josh and you because I know how you play.
Yeah, and I like working with you as well. I feel like we are doing well so far. We haven't talked a ton, but like I'm feeling good about this so far.
Okay.
And so yeah, no, I feel like you and me and Josh and like maybe Lucas as well, like just like checking in with each other round to round would be like a good thing to keep going forward. And like I don't know when to start using the word alliance, but like you know, just good vibes.
It's very early still.
Yeah, it's all still very tentative, but yeah, no, I'm feeling good. Like I can definitely get behind the Derek and Liz thing. I don't have complaints about that. Just comes down to whether the veto and the rewind
That's true.
keep it consistent. So yeah, I would think about like, and if it's me and Lucas, then like fair enough. I understand the reasoning for it, but I'm definitely happy to like keep working with you.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted you to know that because I do want to work with you.
Yeah.
I think that the most obvious reason would be Liz and Derek, only because one, I haven't talked to them. I haven't talked to them the most, and the second one would be is like those are the names that keep coming from all the people in this competition, and I feel like that would be a smart pick. But also, we don't know about the veto, who's gonna win, and we don't know if someone has a rewind. And if they end up being saved, either of those two, I have to pick someone else. And the thing is that I really don't have any other targets. So it's gonna be really hard to pick someone else. But hopefully I don't get to do that.
We've been talking, the general feel of the house is we're all gonna pass our dice to one person.
Yes, okay.
You get to pick the person, so literally everyone's, from what I've heard, every single person's gonna pass to one person except for Liz and Derek.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you guys would like me to pick? Like, does it matter?
I don't care.
Yeah,
So
I'd say pick whoever you think is like under threat, but like
I think I have.
Personally, my strategy would be don't pick a person that you would put up for renom. Or somebody that you think would pick that person for renom. So like, if you want to put Rita up for renom because she's against the guys, I wouldn't pass it to her.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think any other girl is willing to work with your wishes right now.
Okay.
Because you're very cool and like we liked you last round, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think like if you gave it to me, it might put a narrative out there that like the boys are trying to fight back, and I don't really want to start that.
I would give it to a girl.
Yeah.
Personally, just because I think, yeah, you don't want to make it a boys against girls thing.
Not yet. That's not my plan.
And Rita's very like, we have the numbers if that happens, so.
What about the gays?
You're assuming you know how many gays are in the house.
Well, that's just assuming. But I was thinking potentially Josh.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Josh.
Like, we just, and then he'll get to pick someone else. And I was thinking, okay, we have the gays with Josh, and maybe he can pick a girl.
Okay.
That way we're all together in
Yeah.
this.
That makes sense.
So I'll probably do that.
Okay, but yeah, I've just been talking to him, and he and Meredith are not like Liz and Derek.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm trying
They
to play as
haven't even
independently
talked
as
to each
possible.
other like all round.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't talked to her since the challenge. So I don't know what her play is, or I mean, she was just in here. I don't know what y'all were talking about, but yeah, I'm trying to make it clear that like I am an independent player, as is she. Like people are assuming that like the dynamic that is there with Derek and Liz is going to be the same as with me and Meredith, and like that's just not the case. And I want to make sure people are understanding that.
I see it.
Yeah.
And like what we were talking about is if we had to choose one of them, personally, in my opinion, I think Liz is better at comps than Derek is. And I think if we get rid of Liz, Derek doesn't know where to go or what to do. And so he could be pulled in if that's something you're interested in.
No, yeah, I would like that.
Personally,
whereas I think Liz is not going to do that.
In my opinion, like I think that Derek is a more chaotic force, and so you just don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like he could really like do pretty much anything. And I like a more consistent player, and I think Liz is a more consistent player, so I would get Derek out first. But like either way, I think I'd be happy.
Okay. No, that's pretty much what everyone's saying. Like those two, either or.
Chosen one.
Jeez. Okay.
All three.
Thank you.
Protect them with your life. Yeah.
There's no way you don't get safety now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm pretty scared because this is gonna put a target on my back now.
It won't.
Being like,
I can guarantee you were like deeply like cared for in this group, and the reason you were getting this because everyone trusts you.
Yeah, and also
like you're good.
No one has once said like, oh, I want Josh to go home.
Not once.
And right now, it's like our focus is couples. So
I think Oscar just trusts you to make a decision, and we do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I think I know who I'm gonna save, and I think I'm gonna save Rita simply because of the fact that I feel like a target's on your back already.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So
Very
I think
valid.
I'm gonna do that. Are y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You good with that? Okay. Cool.
Great.
Awesome.
Now that Josh has the most dice in the house, he is most likely to win the immunity challenge at the start of the nomination ceremony. See who Oscar nominates for eviction and the outcome of the veto and eviction next time on Mix Big Brother 19.